Hello and welcome to this month's edition of the Friday Flash. I'm your anchor, Chris Aukes, and to start off this new year, let's head to sports with Gwen.
I'm Luke Krantz. I'm on the JV basketball team. It's been a good experience, and we've been working really hard at practice, and it's fun to see it pay off in the games.
Our basketball season has been really going well lately. In the beginning, it was a little shaky, but we've definitely grown as a team and players individually. I believe we're 6-7 right now, or 7-7, so we're pretty around 500, and we're looking forward to the end of the season and finishing out strong in the conference.
This season's kind of been a little up and down. We've had some struggles, but we've also had some good things happen, and just looking to keep more good than bad.
For playing senior year, it's very sad knowing that it's the last time I'm going to be playing with all these teammates, but also very exciting because it is my last year knowing I can give 100% and do a lot of work with my teammate for the last year. I really look forward to kind of ending the season just all together and all hyped up and have a good end to this season.
Thank you, Gwen. Now on to Taylor with breaking news.
I am in choral reading for speech, and we performed What is Baseball to a Girl. I would say my favorite part about speech is either all the fun that we have during rehearsals, like writing the pieces, or going to different competitions and just watching other people perform and having fun with our speech group.
I like being in the bigger groups for collaboration and really just being able to build up confidence and build relationships with other people.
Getting to put a creative spin on everything and putting in our own opinions and everything like that.
I like the experience of getting to meet new people because they're in different grades and stuff, so I didn't really get the chance to talk to them beforehand.
I'm in the freshman readers theater. We are performing a piece called The Wish Ambulance that is basically about a foundation that grants wishes to terminally ill patients. One of the biggest struggles that we had as a group was the speaking out and kind of like pushing out the sound and like building up the confidence to speak out and being able to be heard.
I would say our biggest struggle as a group that we've had, especially at the beginning, was getting through the piece and making sure that we're speaking all together and not hearing one person's voice over the others.
Do it. Absolutely do it. This is my first year doing speech, and I wish that I would have joined at a sooner time because I've had so much fun and I'm getting to do more stuff and explore more things I never thought I would be interested in. It's awesome.
I'd say do it. It's really fun, especially all the coaches are super nice, and it's just helpful if you want to expand your knowledge about how to speak and how to collaborate with people. It's a really good experience.
I would say it's a very good time to interact with a lot of other people and would really recommend joining speech. I kind of wish I joined speech a lot earlier than when I did. So I definitely would say don't wait to join speech because you never know how much fun you're going to have.
Great segment, Taylor. Now on to investigation with Brooklyn and Haley.
Hey guys, we're gonna go interview some wrestling cheerleaders.
They're gonna teach us some moves, some quick little cheers.
So stay tuned.
My favorite part about wrestling cheerleading is the wrestlers, especially when they're from other schools. I also like it when our coach gives us food and getting to spend time with Addison.
The big challenge with having only 3 people is a lot of other teams have more than we do, so they're a lot louder than we are. We probably won't be as loud, so it won't make us look as good. But if we know the cheers really, really well, then it'll work out fine in the end.
Yeah. And also, if even one of us is gone, it's really hard because then there's only 2 of us left, and, it's difficult to cheer with only 2 people because you have to be really loud to be able to like get it across the gym.
And like we can't, if there's 2 wrestlers going at once, we have to pick one or the other because you can't just send one person over.
Yeah, a lot of
that's
teams
just
have
weird.
6, so you can split in 2 with 3 and 3, so they can go to 2 different mats at the same time, but we can only go to 1.
Okay, so now the girls are going to teach us a wrestling cheer.
Okay, take it away, Addison.
Oh, okay. So this one you have your leg out like this.
It doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one, either one. And it's the same motion over and over again. It's just G. So
okay,
So-
do it slowly. So it's like right arm,
clap,
left arm,
clap,
both clap underneath.
Oh. And then it's
right, left, both under clap.
oh.
We have to we go faster. Right, left, both under. Oh.
Okay.
So you know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Ready, Avery?
I think so.
You have to say ready before
Yeah.
too.
Ready.
G-O-G-H-T, let's fight. W-I-N. Go fight.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna go once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, we'll try.
yeah, we'll try it
Go
slowly.
really fast.
So okay. So
G-O-G-H-T, let's fight. W-I-N.
I'm off.
Go fight.
Win.
I think I did it.
You know, you
Good job.
got it.
Basically.
It's you got the.
I got the gist.
Yeah, you got.
You just keep
Okay,
going
go fast and we'll try and keep up.
Okay.
Just say ready first.
Okay. Ready.
G-O-G-H-T, let's fight. W-I-N. Go fight. Win.
You got it. You got
Okay,
it.
Brooklyn could do it, and I can't, and that's the summary.
Thanks, guys. Now to Doc, where he'll be covering our spotlight story.
Doc's dating advice.
Alright, hi, I'm Doc, also known as Dr. Love. I don't know why. I did not come up with that. That's trademark. Anyways, so I got some do's and don'ts for you guys and gals. So to start off, I'm going to tell you that with Valentine's Day and prom coming up, V-Day is on February 14th, 2022. Prom is April 2nd for ADM prom. And alright, I'm gonna start off with the ladies. So, ladies, the main thing you should take from this: the signals and signs you give guys, make them more obvious. Cause for real, I have seen situations where girls think like, "How is he not seeing my signals or signs?" I'm like, we can't see them. We don't. They're not that obvious. They're very subtle in ways that we don't see them. That's how this works, okay? Guys, whatever you do, just don't ask them over sex. That's no. Alright, and that's all I have to tell you today. So if you ever need any more advice, just let me know. I'm not gonna give you my email. You can just look that up on our website, Black&Redgister. So, alright, and that's all the love advice I have for you today. And just to end it off, I'm gonna remind you, prom is on April 2nd, so get a date. V-Day, that's February 14th. So, alright, this is Dr. Love, out.
Thank you, Doc. Now on to Becca to get some good news into our new year.
I'm Rebecca Beeman, and I will be interviewing Rebecca Cassel, Pierson, and Hunter Hughes for Jazz Choir.
So before the season starts, I look at once we've done auditions, I look at who's in the group and where their ability is right now versus where I think they can go in terms of difficulty. And so just digging through a lot of music for preparing just to kind of get a balanced set of music and something that I think will challenge the students as well. And then in terms of getting ready for rehearsal, I have to study the music quite a bit so that I know where there's going to be some particular difficulties or where I think we just need to really, so I know like what I'm listening for to help guide the students to what it should sound like.
Okay. My name is Pierson Lee, and I really didn't really do jazz choir my first 2 years, and then this year I heard about it and I was pretty interested in doing it, but I really needed someone to do it, so I asked Hunter if he wanted to, and he said yes, so then we tried out.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Pierson asked me if I wanted to do jazz choir, and just like he did, I was thinking about it for a long time. So once he brought it up, I was like, let's give it a shot, you know. There's no like hurt in just doing it. So we both auditioned, and I know for the longest time Pierson was just waiting for like the email saying which one we got into. Yeah. And he was out doing something else, and I got the email first. So I was like, I called Pierson, I'm like, hey, we got the email. So he's like, what? I was like, what jazz are you making in? He said amp. I said amp also. We both got really hyped up over the song.
Crazy.
It was like first year audition, we both make amp. I'm like, that just no better feeling than that, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
And so pretty much after that, we've been doing amp, and I think we both enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, it is very fun.
So every student goes through an audition. So they have to be able to sing all by themselves, a cappella with no piano. And because there's some solo opportunities too, so I need to hear them just be able to like hold their own in pitch. They're also really small groups, 15 or to 17 people in this year's groups. And so it's only a few people on each part. And so they just need to be, students need to be independent and just ready to hold their own. So I'm looking for their like independence in their singing, their ability to read pretty well on the music, and then as well as just kind of capture some of the different stylistic things that we have to do.
I say my favorite part about jazz choir is definitely the people in it. I think just hanging around everybody, getting to know people, and learning songs with them especially. I think just the whole process of being in jazz choir is it's super fun, at least in my opinion. So.
Yeah, I think the best part about jazz choir is probably the song, because they're a lot more advanced than in regular choir, so it's fun having to go through it with Miss Cassel, but also by ourselves when we're in sectionals. So I think that's two of the best things about jazz choir.
So each group has 3 tunes that they're working on in terms of their like festival set for our performances, and each group has a swing tune, which is like kind of a requirement of our like statewide. Just that's one of the cornerstones. And so each group has a swing tune. The amp, our varsity group, is singing "Fly Me to the Moon," which is a very popular standard, and then our JV group, Good Vibes, is singing "Don't Get Around Much Anymore." So both of them are from like the big band swing era, are considered like kind of classic jazz tunes standards. And then each group has a ballad that is slower and kind of allows them to be, you know, change tempo and just listen a little bit closer to those harmonies. And then each group has like an other. So the Good Vibes has a kind of a Latin style tune, Old Black Magic, kind of in a Latin style. And then Amp has a funk blues tune called Let Your Light Shine, written by Kebbo.
Yeah. I'd say my favorite song is Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. I've never been too much into jazz, but I think once we started learning Fly Me to the Moon, it was really a song that just really got me into like the vibe of jazz. And actually, I started listening to the song like even like after school and whatnot, and it's actually I really learned to enjoy that song. It was like the first we started learning, so I think I've come to really appreciate like Frank Sinatra and Fly Me to the Moon. So I think I'm starting to like jazz a little bit more with it. So.
I'd say my favorite one is For All We Know, and it's just, I don't know, it's like super smooth and has a lot of really good harmony parts, which I like, and it's pretty easy to learn, so it wasn't that hard to get the rhythm and all the notes down, but it's also like hard at the same time, making sure you're on the right pitch and everything, but I'd say that's my favorite one.
Thank you for watching the Friday Flash. If you like what you saw, be sure to click the subscribe button and follow our socials linked in our bio. We'll see you next month.